This is Michael Carson back with another video. Rupert Lowe has angrily reported on Twitter today, June 22nd, Sunday, that in the last 6 days, 2,083 illegal migrants have crossed the English Channel. And as you can see from the picture, that little tiny picture, there's not a, I don't see a woman. I'll enlarge the picture in a minute, but here, let me read the tweet. He's given the numbers by day. There's 228 the first day of the last 6 days. Then 489, 244, 102, 437, and 583. Illegal migrant numbers across the channel over the last 6 days. I'm just reading his tweet here. I don't care if they claim to be gay, 17, Christian, or whatever else. None of it matters. Quite frankly, I don't believe them. It's simple. Every single one must be deported. See, Rupert Lowe, if you read his blueprint, which I've already put up a video, you can read the blueprint, you can listen to me repeat the blueprint. He wants to deport the illegals that are already in the country. Reform does not want to deport the people already here. So Reform is only going to deport the people that come into office after 2029. Rupert Lowe essentially wanted to deport everybody that's illegal that crossed the channel in the dinghies or has committed a crime, and especially if the family members have known that they committed a crime, they will be deported as well. I recommend you watch that video I put up. I read the full thing. It's 30 minutes long or so, maybe a little bit longer. But he wants to get rid of all of the criminal illegals that essentially cross via the channel. One thing I want to do here, well, next image here is I'll show you the enlarged plumber's butt crack on the guy there right in front. But you notice there's not a single woman on that boat. And this is posted on, again, Rupert Lowe's Twitter. But good news. In the meantime, France is apparently going to come to the rescue. But before we get to that, I want to report that Rupert Lowe also reported today on Sunday that Lucy Connolly has had her petition that was run by Rupert Lowe reach 150,000 people signing it, so he's going to be taking it to Parliament. Rupert Lowe, not Nigel Farage, not Reform, not the Conservatives. Keep that in mind. Keep track of who's actually doing stuff. So that's good news. Maybe Lucy Connolly can finally get out of jail. Let's go on to the article by Reuters. It says France aims to intercept UK-bound migrant boats offshore as channel crossings surge. It's by Reuters. It was posted on June 18th. But I figured it would be something to go over, which I'm not sure the French are actually going to do, but I just want to read it. The article says, Paris, June 18th, Reuters, faced with a growing number of channel migrants crossing France, hopes to stop more small boats from reaching Britain by changing its rules of engagement to intercept vessels. France's Interior Ministry has said. France and Britain have hoped to unveil the measures at next month's UK-France summit, according to French Interior Ministry document seen by Reuters. So they're going to introduce this in July. Hopefully nothing bad happens in July, especially on Independence Day. Anyways, so keep that in mind. It's going to be put up on, this agreement's going to be put up on in July of 2025, so keep a lookout for that. Let me continue reading before I get sidetracked. I want to finish the news here and then get into my commentary. The number of migrants arriving in the UK via the channel has risen 42% this year compared to 2024. Due to favorable weather conditions and new techniques to pack boats more tightly, France Interior Ministry said. French authorities are currently only able to save migrants if they encounter life-threatening danger at sea. The change in rules would allow authorities to intercept small boats up to 300 meters from shore. From which shore? French shore or UK shore? I mean, come on. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer's office said in a statement after meeting French President Emmanuel Macron in Canada this week that migration should be a key focus at the July summit given the deteriorating situation in the Channel. Ahead of the summit, Macron will be in Britain for a state visit during which he will meet with King Charles. Ties between France and Britain have improved since Starmer took office last year. I don't think so, because the boats haven't stopped. If they would have improved, it would have stopped by now beforehand. I mean, he's going to be in office for a year, and he's just now addressing the issue. Why didn't he address the issue within the first month that he was in office? Oh, fuck, here I go. I cussed, that's bad. Anyways, let me finish. Ties between France and Britain have improved since Starmer took office last year, brought closer by shared concern over Russian aggression towards Ukraine and the need to rearm Europe as U.S. President Donald Trump plots more isolationist position for the world's largest economy. Trump has not planned an isolationist economy, for one. He actually signed an executive order to get the deal that he agreed with the Prime Minister on, the trade agreement, going. So that's not, he wants trade relations. He especially wants trade relations with the UK. I mean, if we make a good deal with Greenland, we basically have an easy trade route to the UK. You'd have cheaper natural gas, you'd have cheaper oil coming to you from the United States if we, had Greenland, and we could basically have a waypoint for easier shipping, because we could have supplies stocked up on Greenland, and then, if they want to do a pipeline, I don't know if they would do a pipeline or not, but they could do a pipeline from Greenland to the UK, and you could pump in basically all the oil you'd need. You wouldn't have high electricity costs. Natural gas could be pumped in through underwater lines as well, so your electricity costs would be way lower than they are now, which would be a good thing. I think the French are a little worried that, that the deal that the UK and Trump made is going to make the UK get closer to the US, especially since we're starting to remove all the crap food dyes, the poison from our food. You should check out what Robert Kennedy is doing as the Secretary of Health and Human Services. Or is the NHS? I can't remember which one. There's so many things he's in charge of, but he's in charge of all that junk, and he got the food companies to quit adding the additives that are still being added, even though they're not being added in Europe. So you can actually get quality food from the United States, and we can make more of it than France or Germany could ever make. So keep that in mind. Well, I hope France actually stops the boats, but I doubt it. I find it to be BS, but I totally agree with Rupert Lowe, and I hope he gets Lucy Connolly out of jail. And if you enjoyed this video, thank you for watching, and please consider watching another. Again, thank you for watching. Please consider watching another video. Like and share so the videos get traction, and I appreciate it, and have yourself a wonderful day.